Hey guys, it's Scott here from AnimeBlurayUK, and today I'll be taking a quick look at Manga Entertainment's Blu-ray release of Transformers the Movie, otherwise known as The Transformers the Movie, which will be available as a Blu-ray Steelbook edition from the 12th of December, which, interestingly enough, is the same date that the film was actually released in cinemas back in 1986. So, yeah, special celebratory times ahead. But you may be wondering why there's two discs. Well, that's because the disc on the left hand side is the full frame version of the film, in other words 4.3 or 4:3, the standard original aspect ratio of the TV series. And the disc on the right hand side is the widescreen version of the film, which was widely used across previous DVD and Blu-ray releases throughout its entire lifespan, both of which have been remastered in 4K high definition and have been digitally restored to make it the best that it can possibly be, which is going to please a lot of Transformer fans out there. And now, like I say, Manga UK have teamed up with Shout Factory to make this possible, and I appreciate that they're doing this because I'm a massive Transformers fan. So let's get straight to it. On to the first disc, which is, as you can see, the full frame version. You'll notice little logo left hand side, full frame, to tell you this is the 4:3 full frame aspect ratio of the film. We have the Transformers original movie logo at the top with the BBFC logo next to it, and then all the usual copyright warnings and logos for other production studios involved with the making of this film and disc. For example, Hasbro, Shout Factory for originally making this 4K Blu-ray possible, and Manga UK for distributing it within the UK, and so forth. The same artwork and information and text is also used on the second disc. The only difference is that it says widescreen to let you know that this is the widescreen version of the film. And finally, you will notice that the artwork used is actually the matrix of leadership that the Autobots have. Not really going to spoil anything for you there, but it does play an important part in this film. Now, with the artwork aside, let's go and look at the disc menu. So once you've popped the disc into your player, you'll be treated to this main menu. Now, it doesn't matter if you put in the full frame version of the film or the widescreen version of the film, the actual menu layout, background and bonus features will be exactly the same. And as you can see here, we've got cool character artwork such as Galvatron, Optimus Prime, Hot Rod, Megatron, Soundwave, Starscream and the Constructicons floating away in the background, all of which are empowered, overshadowed by Unicron, which is the giant planet in the background. In terms of the main menu, we've got the logo on the left hand side, we've got the play film, which will play the film itself, and then we have the chapter markings, which is what we're going through now. 12 chapters in total, but bizarrely enough, the actual image shown for the chapter marker doesn't actually represent the placement of that chapter. So, for example, in chapter 4, where Optimus Prime is about to shoot Megatron, that scene actually starts a couple of minutes prior to that scene happening. A bit weird, but I'm not really sure what I'd say about that one. Some of the chapter markings are a bit on point in terms with the image, but some of them are a bit off, so yeah, just be a bit wary there. Moving on to the bonus features, we've got quite a lot of bonus material to go through, some of which is brand new to this Blu-ray release, which is being co-produced with Shout Factory and Manga Entertainment, including this Tilal R1 retrospective documentary. It's a 45-minute video that goes into sort of the history of the Transformers film, how they produced, how it was directed, the people that are involved with it, such as voice actors and so forth, and then it goes into more modern times about looking back at a retrospective point of view, like how it changed people's lives, such as the voice actors for Springer, RC and Bumblebee. For fans of Transformers, especially myself, it's really a good thing to look at. After that, we then have the restoration, which is basically a 10-minute feature that explains how the 4K transfer was created. Rolling out with the new cover is where the new animation for the Transformers comic book artist explains how he came up with the cover for the film and the actual background. It's not relating to the actual cover of the old version, it's just the new one. After that, we have an audio commentary, which is also in the setup options. After that, we've then got some featurettes, which you can see here, such as spoiler, cast and commentaries, Q&A, and then a Q&A with other Transformers fans and actors. We then have animated storyboards, which go through some various scenes of the film, such as the fishing scene with Hot Rod and Daniel. the battle that takes place on Autobot City, and then the One Shall Stand, One Shall Fall memorial best moment in the film with deleted sequences. Now, can't really go into these full detail, but the deleted sequences, there was the film with Optimus Prime and the battle with Megatron was originally going to be longer, and that sequence there gives you an idea of what that element would have been, which is really good watch for Transformers fans. And finally, we've got a variety of theatrical trailers and TV spots for the film, including one that was shown to Japanese audiences that shows you scenes that weren't actually used in the film itself. Most of it we've seen before, but it's nice to have it recollected here in this UK Blu-ray release. Finally, we then have the audio options where we have stereo sound and we have 5.1 DTS sound as well as a commentary option where we have audio commentary from the director and story consultant, and then after that we then have the audio subtitle options being English, special hard of hearing I believe, or special descriptive, as well as Spanish subtitles. So overall, that's what you can expect from the UK Blu-ray release of Transformers the movie, which, as I said before, will come out as a limited edition steelbook collection and will contain the film in both 4.3 and widescreen versions.